Yes, aye, brothers and sisters. Been a little while, hasn't it? We've got a few to get in. We're waiting on this big stiff dosser. Paul the dosser, Venis, is in the house shortly. Who got in the house? Bobby Sutherland, what's happening, Chava? Whitey, big up Carl Almush. Oi, oi, Peter. Scott Grant, what's happening, Chava? Baz Steele. Okay. Graham Jennings, yeah, camp's gone well, thank you. Flying. 193 in the house, whoop whoop. Where's the chin? Jack Draper, yes, my brother. I hope you're well. Anyone in the chat who isn't subscribed to Jack Draper, go over and give his channel a little look at it. Some good content on there. And look who it is in the little behind door number 1. We have the man himself.
Danny boy.
Yes, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you?
All good, mate. All good, thanks.
Top of the pops. How's recovery going now? All right.
Going good, Paul. You know, I haven't been to a meeting in a few weeks, I'll be honest, but you know, I'm in no danger of using, mate. You know, my life is not unmanageable, you know, but just keeping on top of things day by day, one day at a time, Paul. You know the one.
Perfect, mate. Perfect. I'm similar. Same. Do you know what, mate? I've got a massive relationship with God lately. The last few days, it's the first thing on my mind as soon as I open my eyes, and it's the last thing on my mind before I go to sleep. You know, and it's keeping me. I mean, it's keeping me proper positive and proper real. You know, real honest with myself. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes I have this head that can fill me with shit and convince me that I'm all right.
Yeah, of course.
You know it works, mate. You know it works. Got many in, like? Is there many in the lab?
What we got in here? 261.
Go on, brother. Smashing it.
261. We've got Jack Draper in the house. Sorry, anyone in the comments if I'm probably won't be able to keep up tonight because I'm having a chat with Paul, but I do apologise. Big up to everyone in the house. Watch this donations. Listen, thank you very much for the donation, whoever's donated this $5, but that really isn't why I'm on here. You know, keep your money. Thank you very much, but I'm good. What does that say?
I love it.
Paul can have it. Listen, anyone in the chat or anyone who isn't subscribed to Paul's new channel, I'll put the link in the description when I'm finished on here, and you can go over and give the channel a follow.
This is my old account that I'm on. This is the one that I've been on. Actually, it says I've done the new one, didn't I? The gym stuff.
Yeah, that's right. How come you haven't come on the new one then?
I don't know. I've been quite active on this one, mate, and I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm over all that now. I'm back doing what's right by me. Do you know what I mean? It's what I mean. I done a woke up last night about fucking 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, just riddled with anxiety and fear. You know, and I knew why the fear was because of the anxiety, because it was just fucking weird. You know, like the anxiety come from nowhere, and then I was thinking, oh, why do I feel like this? But then it just took over. I ran with it for about an hour, where I started worrying about my son riding to school. You know, pitching him getting knocked over and stuff like that. And I thought, oh God, what's going on? You know, so I had a proper prayer, sat chilled. I thought, you know what, Paul, just stay awake. You know, because you start to worry about going back to sleep, don't you, when it's that time of the night? Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, shit, I need to go back to sleep. So I was trying to lay down. My head was fried. I was fucking overthinking. So I got up and I watched this. I don't know if you've heard of him, Dan. It's Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, of course I have, Paul.
Yeah, I was watching him. Talk about mental health, and he was talking about how it's hereditary and it can be passed down in your DNA, and you know load of different types of mental health, and and I was just listening to him talking. And I mean, sometimes he's too clever for me. He uses his big words, and I was pressing pause, I was googling the words. I was proper embroiled in it, and my head just left. Just left my anxiety left, all that stuff left. And it was ironic because then he started talking about God, which I wasn't expecting. Because I follow Jordan Peterson, and I love the stuff that he talks about, and I can proper relate to the stuff that he's, that he talks about. And then started talking about God, about how it's impossible to be an atheist because it just can't be explained. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow.
I've seen all this stuff what you're talking about. I've watched him speaking on God and that, and the Creator, and him interpreting the Bible, and that man he's some boy. You never get tired of listening to what he's got to say, do you?
No, well, he's another level, mate. And sometimes I give myself an hard time trying to listen to him because he doesn't have to make me feel thick. Because because he's using these words and that, I think I'll just stop watching because I can't understand it. But for some reason, 9 times out of 10, I'm watching him just rip people in the arseholes, when people trying to stump him and asking him questions. That's how I stumbled upon him. But for some reason, I was watching him last night and everything was just making sense. And I think it was down to me, me being sober-minded and praying, because I had a good long prayer and I was like, listen, God, I need you to remove this here because I'm really struggling, and it's not the right time to be struggling because, in the past, when I've been struggling with mental health and my addiction side of stuff, and I'm not doing the work, when I've been awake at that time of the night, I really obsess around using and dying and, and I'm thinking, fuck hell. But I never went that place, because I knew I was, I was too strong-minded for it. My relationship with God's tight. The door's wide open for him. And I'm thinking about it all day, every day. I'm praying multiple times every single day, around certain situations. I'm getting peace and gratitude every second of every minute. Do you know what I mean? And I got it, man. I got it. And it was like fellowship, Dan. When you listen to someone talking in rooms, you know how it is. You listen to someone talking in rooms, and no matter how fed up, when you're fed up and you go to the rooms and you think, for fuck's sake. You're in this headspace where you think, can't be asked for this. Is this what it's fucking sat here with these lunatics? Yeah. Then all of a sudden, someone starts talking, you're like, oh, no, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes, mate. Confident.
And I got that sense of relief and this fucking gratitude just started flying through me, and I was so happy. I stayed awake, man. I went to the gym at fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I mean? I was in the gym, I fucking trained. I've been sound all day, not tired, not overly fucking. I just felt I felt mint. I felt sound all day. I've been to the gym twice. I've been doing the gratitude lists. I've been doing the gratitude list thanks to you, Dan, because I see you posting it every morning. And every time I see it, I'm like, do you know what? Do one, Paul. And every time over the last few days when I've seen you doing them, I've done one. I've done it. Do you know what I mean? And it fucking works, man. It works, doesn't it?
Of course it does, man. It's a brilliant tool, Paul. And I'm glad to you're back in that bit of decent headspace and that, because I haven't been. I don't know I know what's been going on, but like I haven't watched none of it. Like, that's the truth. I've been sent a few bits. I haven't watched none of it because I just don't, Paul. I don't watch, but I know what's been going on. And listen, Paul, you're too good for that shit, man. You know what I mean? It's been sad seeing you. But I know it hasn't been taken away yet and that and stuff like that. But it's just been sad to see you given time of day. You're only here once, Paul. And to just to give time to that specifically, what you were given time with is it was sad, really, to see.
Yeah. Well, I'm aware of that, but it's weird because even though I felt like I was backed in the corner, I felt like, do you know what? Every ounce of me being wanted to, and truthfully, mate, I'm away from it, and I'm positive, but I'll do it again. Like, seriously, mate, I've come away from it now because I don't feel like there's anything else I could have put, or anything else I could have done, apart from just start regurgitating the same shit over and over again. So I thought, like, you've done that, Paul. You said what you said. People see for what it is. You're done. Do you know what I mean? But I don't regret it. And I know for a fact I couldn't have done it if I wasn't in a good place. And I certainly wouldn't be on YouTube now, because I've come away from YouTube because I can't take the trolling, or because I'm being a bit of a pussy because someone doesn't like me or someone's calling me names. And I've done that. And I can openly admit that, and I'll do it again if I have to. If shit gets too much for me on YouTube, bye-bye. I'm off. Do you know what I mean? But Mate, honestly, do you know what, bro? I'm not just saying it because you're on that, because you're on here, mate. Like, it's 100% down. So it's like some of it's down to you, mate. Because when I listen to you, and when you're in a good place, you're impenetrable, and nothing can affect you. Do you know what I mean? You're grateful for the trolls. You're grateful for the positive stuff. You're grateful for the negative stuff, and it's like nothing can affect you. You know. And I think I said it to you, didn't I? I said, do you know what, Dan? I'm enjoying myself. I'm having fun with the trolls. I'm having fun with him. That's what I was doing, and I think I carried myself well, but people will disagree with that because at the end of the day, I let myself down because I got involved in it. But I don't feel that way. I feel like I said what I needed to say. I was backed into a corner, and I did what I did, and I'll do it again if I have to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it's done now. It's done, and I don't regret it. Give a fuck. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Been said, it's been done.
Yeah. You're scared. You're scared.
I'll fold you up, you daft twat.
Yeah, it's good. It's probably a good job you got out of the situation anyway, because he's gonna chin you anyway. So,
he's going to fucking. I'm getting one in the back of the head of it. Fucking hell.
Anyways, Paul, I've got this. I'm not in a rush on this live at all because I've got an hour or something easy. But I'm on this thing with this Lou Fuse tonight. With this Jared Warren who are fighting in.
Oh yeah. You doing a live with him tonight?
Doing a live with him tonight on this thing, so see what he's all about.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'll be watching that. Like, I'll be tuning in mid. Listen to this. So I've got a bit of news. I don't know if you know who he is. Well, we should know who he is. Fucking Scott Cardell from Pro Boxing.
Of course I do.
I've been speaking to him today on the phone. Fucking
Foxy boxed him. Foxy fought him.
Yeah, Foxy did box him. Foxy did box him. Yeah, I've been speaking to him on the phone today. Fucking, he's reached out to me. Fucking wants to jump on my channel and have a bit of a banter, tell a few stories.
Yeah.
By the sound of it as well, he's got some fucking right stories, mate. Knows a few guys from Middlesbrough as well. Knows because obviously I think he was involved in like the GB team with Danny Phillips and Simon Valley and a couple over the boys from down Middlesbrough area, a couple of other top boxers from down this way. So I think that was one of the reasons why he got in touch. But he's like, look, he said, how do I do this YouTube stuff? I says, look, do you want to jump on the live with me? He went, yeah. He says, I'd love to. He says, do you think, so I was telling him about you as well. And he knows who you are down and that. I says, look, I says, you've been a boxer and a fighter and stuff like that. You've got your stories to tell. You'll be able to jump on, mate, jump on mine, jump on Danny's. I says, you fucking good crap, mate. So I'm going to get him on probably the end of this week or beginning of next week.
Yeah, sound. I'll keep an eye on that, Paul. See how it goes.
Yeah, I watched the Foxy fight. I watched Foxy boxing earlier on. I watched all his fights earlier on.
Yeah, decent fight. That, I mean, the lad won, but Foxy was in the fight. You know what I mean? Give him
yeah. And he done well as well, especially on a British level, didn't he? This Cardell bloke, he done really well. And I knew him anyway because I remember when he boxed. Is it Lewis Ritson from Newcastle?
Right.
He boxed Lewis. He boxed. Anyway, I knew he was always on like decent cards, and he was always on anyway. So I knew him straight away, and I was fucking buzzing that he reached out. Absolutely buzzing. I tell you who else has reached out as well, Dan. Been speaking to him a lot. He's been asking about you a lot. Bobby Gunn.
Oh, speaking to him, didn't he go to jail?
No, I think he did. Yeah, I think he did go to jail for something to do with. Yeah, I don't want to.
Something. Yeah, something I heard.
Yeah. But he's listen, mate. We've all made mistakes. We've all done things. You know what I mean? I've never asked him about it. I've seen it, and I kept because I was a fan of Bobby's. You know what I mean? I followed his story. I followed all the stuff and all that. And again, I was quite taken back when he reached out as well. Do you know what I mean? I thought, fucking get in there, Bobby, lad. So I've been talking to him loads. I've been having a couple of conversations with him. And what I like about it, mate, is he doesn't shy away from nothing, mate. Do you know what I mean? He holds his hands up. He knows what he's done. He's as real as they come for me, and I can relate to that. And then, he's building a relationship with God. He's tight with God as well, and I can love out like that. Do you know what I mean, Dan? You know yourself, mate. There's a lot of people, but certain individual can give us stick because of our backgrounds or what we've done. But the difference is, we've owned our shit. We've owned it. We spoke about it. We know what we've done. Do you know what I mean? We move on. Forgive ourselves. you're on a different path now. Do you know what I mean? And you can only get on that different path. You can only move on from that shit if you own it. You know, you own it, you accept it, you make amends, you get on a different path, and you become better for yourself. You know, and when I'm listening to Bobby, I think he's definitely doing something right. Do you know what I mean? And mate, he's fucking class, mate. He's always asking about you.
Yeah, well, listen, I used to speak to him a lot. Spoke to him for about 3 or 4 weeks every night on the spin, and then he just vanished, and someone told us he went to jail or something. So I'll give him a number or something, man. Tell him to drop us a message. I'll speak to him again shortly.
I will do, mate. I will do, because he's always asking about you, mate. He's always sending me videos straight. Mate, he's fit as fuck. Oh, 50 odd year old, mate. He's still fucking. Yeah. Still probably still million, to be fair. He's fucking fit as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Looks well, sharp. And he's always on the bags, and that looks well, proper sharp as well.
Yeah, look, easy pal in the comments, I think, Dee.
Yeah.
You know,
I think it's a fake account. I think it's
maybe it is, maybe isn't. I don't know if any mods can check it or something. I don't know what I'm doing on here.
Yeah, I think. Oh, Danny, how do I do the mod thing? I'm not fucking do that. You have to do it on a laptop, so you do it on your phone.
Not to make someone a mod.
Because I've been going live every morning. Like, I've been doing my lives every morning on here. Because I usually do them on TikTok or Instagram, but I keep getting banned. I keep getting banned off me fucking other socials, mate, if I'm going live. I think, I don't know, mate. See if he's come to see how you talk on here about recovery and you know, fucking, like, again, I mentioned, you know, the thinking of not wanting to be here and suicide and shit like that, and where mental health and literally can take you and this, that, and the other, and use it. Boom, just to kick it off straight away as soon as you mention it, using certain words. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking weird. I've just lost my Instagram account, haven't I?
Oh, you know, it's spewing.
It'd be nice if you went smiling like that when you're fucking addressing that way.
Sorry, Paul.
No, you're not sorry at all, mate.
I am sorry, Paul. It is what it is. Sorry about that.
I can't take you seriously while you're smiling with them big pearly whites on you now, mate.
Right. I know they look nice, don't they?
If you keep smiling at me losing my Instagram, mate, you're going to lose them.
Oh, listen, what's this I've heard as well? Are you doing Robbie Brown's Corner?
Yeah, he's asked me. Yeah.
I heard he had, yeah.
Obviously, I'm pals with Foxy, and the first thing I did was ring him with that. Do you know what I mean? Told him what the dance was, asked him and that. Do you know what I mean? And said, look, he's asked me to do his corner. Said, yeah, but I didn't even think. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just thought, shit, fucking hell, Fox. Like, yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, mate. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, mate. Look, at the end of the day, it's fucking Robbie's asked me, and fucking I played it with Foxy. Foxy's all right with it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what.
Sound. No, just what I heard. Aye, sound. I'm looking forward to that fight. Like,
it's going to be a right tear up, isn't it?
Aye. Who you got?
I don't know. To be fair, my head's saying Foxy because of his boxing ability and his experience around the Queensberry rules. But then Robbie's got youth on his side, fresh, a bit fresher, a bit youth, bit with youth. So I'm not really sure, mate. Do you know what I mean? And may the best man win. Do you know what? I love the pair of them. So may the best man win. To be fair,
that's it. May the best man win. Be a good fight. Like, I'm picking Foxy, but just through a bit of bias as well. You know, he's my brother, and I love him to bits. But I like Robbie as well. It's just one of them things, isn't it? But
But listen, mate. I think Mike Tyson said it perfectly. Not everyone you fight is your enemy. Do you know what I mean? And I think, well, you know that. You fought Foxy, haven't you? You boxed Foxy, didn't you?
Of course. And look at this tonight with this young. Like, I don't know the first thing about him, Paul, but like, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really want to. Like, it's not personal at all. It's strictly business. I've got no bad to say about him. He's a fireman. He's a father. You know, like he's a ranked bare knuckle fighter. Like, there's not to really admire. You know what I mean? I've got no chew.
Yeah. Well, I had a little flick through his Instagram, mate. It seems as real as it come. He was giving props to you as well. You know, nothing but respect to you and that. Obviously, I see what he was. You know, he done a little post on that, and then yeah, man, fucking still gonna fucking knock his head off, aren't you?
Aye, listen, of course, I don't think he's the man to beat me, you know, but we'll see. And if it's a bare knuckle fight, anything can happen. But personally, I don't think he's the man to beat me. Nah.
I think this has got a fucking firearm in his back pocket, mate. I don't think he's winning.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of them. It's a fight, you know. It's a fight. We haven't even looked too much into the game plan this time. Obviously, we're practicing certain punches, but not like reading too much into it, mate. It's a fight, mate. Just close them down and knock them out. You know what I mean? It's as rough as you want in there, hitting and holding and all that. It's a fight, isn't it? You know, I can't remember the game plan ever working. You know, the game plans just go out the window once you start bleeding.
Yeah, of course you do. Once you start swapping shots, mate, it's hard to stick to a game plan. Until you go back to your corner, you get your bearings back. So, I mean, you know yourself, mate, sometimes first round, you take a few shots, you start getting cut, or the same for your opponent as well. You know, something changes in your mind where you're either going on the defensive or you're going on the attack, your game plan goes. Then if you both get through that first round, you sort of go back to your corner, take the advice on, and then your game plan comes into action sort of thing, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I watched a few of his fights, like. I've had a little flick through his fights and that, like. I had a little bit of a bit of searching on him, like. Yeah.
I've just watched two of them. Like I say, I don't really overwatch anyone that I fight. You think too much of it, man. The lad, he's a big, strong, decent lad. He's southpaw. He's got power in the left hand. That's all I need to know. You know what I mean? He's knee divvy, and I won't be underestimating him, Paul. But the two fights I watched was the two when he got beat.
Yeah, you know, I've seen them. I've seen them as well.
I thought to myself, yeah, I know I can beat this man.
Yeah, but you know you can probably beat anyone in your fucking weight category, to be fair, can't you, Dan? Do you know what I mean? Because you can't teach what you've got. Like, regardless of, you know, I don't know if you agree with me or what I say here, but I think you could come up against an opponent that was probably a lot better than you, especially boxing wise or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah,
you'll still win. You still win.
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, yeah, listen.
That's what I think, anyway, mate. Because
that's where I am. That's where I am with it, Paul. That's my approach to it. I fight every fight I fight it like it's the last fight on earth. You know what I mean? It's whatever happens, I'm going right down to the wire that day, and I honestly just think I'll see them down the stretch, and that's why, you know, I get a bit. It's like this at this point in camp, it's just like a bomb waiting to go off, because I can't do what I can't implement what I want to do in sparring. I can't shine in sparring. I never shine in sparring.
No, I am shit at training, mate. Like, I'm shit at sparring. I'm shit at training. I get pulled in by everyone. You know, I'm just shit. Like, like, honestly, mate. Like, I'm shit on the bag. I'm shit on the pads. I tend to be dead too relaxed and dead slow, and you know, just don't get me wrong. I probably still getting hard and that, but I just feel like I can never. I'm never too excited to train. Like, I fucking hate it. Do you know what I mean? I do enjoy sparring, but even still, it still doesn't get my fucking blood rushing. The only time I get the adrenaline pumping and my blood rushing is fight night, and that's where I shine. That's where I used to shine, mate. Do you know what I mean? It was like it's fucking weird, mate. It was just weird. I think I'm a lot better fighter than I am at training and practicing all the technical stuff.
Yeah,
you know
I'm the same. I'm the same, 100%. It's like that. You're just thinking in camp. You're just thinking all the time. In a fight, I like you don't think. I like just do it. Just do it. Just see it. And
but it comes natural, though, doesn't it? Like, fighting is natural. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's for me. The fighting was the more natural path for me to do. Do you know what I mean? All the training, the build up, and the running, and the exercise, and the listening, and the fucking repeating the same stuff over and over again just to learn it and learn till it becomes like something I even thought of. I understand it. I understand the routine. I know what you got to do, and I do it.
Yeah, it's not fun though, is it? It's not. It's
I don't do it with any fucking love or fucking passion. By saying that, I do have a lot of passion when it comes to fitness and training, because that was my biggest fear in fighting, Dan, was getting tired. I've got tired once or twice in fighting. I've done it. There's been times where I've come back out that first round and I have been blown out my ass.
Not nice.
And the fear that just, you're like, shit, I am fucking knackered here. And there's not worse than getting tired in a fight, mate. It's fucking horrendous.
Once you start blowing, half a man will beat you. You know what I mean? Half a man. You need to make sure.
But I always remember, like, when I used to train, and I used to get, my coach was our Alan Venis. He was more of a Muay Thai and a grappler. That was what he specialised at. But my other coach, Alan Chapman, he was the K1 fighter. You know, he'd had loads of K1 fights. So what they used to do is they used to get me fucked, proper tired, blitz me, and then spar. But I found that because I was getting that used to it, when I was tired, I was like a better fighter, because I thought I took my time. I didn't run for that one shot. You know, it was weird, because when I got tired, I sort of relaxed a bit more.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? When I wasn't tired, I was full of energy. I just wanted to take your fucking head off straight away. Do you know what I mean? It was rushing it.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, I miss it all. I miss it all.
See, that this time round, we haven't done. I mean, we've done pads, but not loads of pads, not loads of sparring either. It's just loads of explosive, high-end, high-intensity fitness, heart rate up, heart rate down, and that's just it. You know, like I say, it's a fight, innit? I don't need. We will be doing pads in that, more and more pads closer to the fight, but I don't need anyone to show us how to throw a jab or out like that. I'm not going to get my technique's not going to improve. You need to be as fit as you can and as strong as you can. It's
that recovery time, innit? You know, if you can, once you're tired, you need to recover fast. And if you can suss that out and get that down to a teammate, mate, you can fight all day. You fight all day long. Because when you do get tired, you only need to take a step back, a couple of deep breaths, bang, you recover.
You've got gears, you go through the gears, you can take a few steps back, you short a breather, and you're back at it.
I seen you've been doing the altitude mask as well, haven't you? You've had the altitude mask on.
Doing a bit on it, just with that tire and that. It's hard work, like.
Horrible with that one, isn't it? It's horrible, isn't it?
Yes, I've done the steps yesterday. My legs are sore from the steps. But just making sure I do something every day. I'm having a night off tonight. I'm doing pads and that with Wayne tomorrow, pads and circuits with Wayne tomorrow. And just steady away. I'm on 3 night shifts, so I'm off tomorrow. I've got 3 night shifts, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So at least I can train through the day and that. But my sleep will be all over the place.
Well, I've reached out to Ginge and the lads up at Newcastle, Terrell.
Yeah.
I've reached out to them. I want to go through and do some training. I'm going to go through and do some sparring. I wouldn't mind getting a few clips of sparring with Mick Terrell for my channel. You know, I did reach out to him about 2 or 3 months ago, but I think he had some issues with his neck.
Mick's a great lad, great gym, that man, good coaches, proper good.
Well, I reached out to him this morning. I says, look, would I be all right to come through, do some training, some pad work, and you know, maybe get a few rounds with Mick or something, or a few of the boys? And he was like, yeah, of course, no problem. So obviously, I would like to go through and get a bit of content. I've reached out to obviously me and Jack. That's fucking a long time coming. Me and Jack sparring as well. Obviously, knock his big body head off. And Rob Cunningham as well. I reached out to Rob. I says to him, look, because he's a big mush, isn't he? He's a big lad. I said, look, he's a big man, isn't he?
He's fighting Aggie, isn't he?
Yeah, no. I didn't know until I seen the post, but regardless of that, mate, I just says, look, Rob, do you fancy coming through and doing some sparring, or I'll come to you and do a bit of training, a bit of sparring, a bit of pad work, you know, just for my channel, for me, a bit of content. And he was like, yeah, of course. I reached out to Lucas Probiek, the bare knuckle fight will fight from Granada. But I thought Lucas back in the day. I thought Lucas. I've reached out to loads of people, mate. I won't say any more names, mate, because they haven't got back to me yet. But they've got back to me. Obviously, Jack's going to come through, going to spar, get a few rounds in, a bit of pad work with Jack.
Big shout out, Jack. Fucking big, what a great lad he is, man. Him and his missus, proper decent couple, man. I'll be seeing them again.
Jack,
good people.
Yeah, Jack, I've been talking to Jack for time, mate. He's one of the fucking the better ones, isn't he? He's one of the best ones, mate. You know what I love? You know what I love, mate? Matt Legg, you, and Jack Draper. Just because you just know, like, when you listen to these guys online, that's how they are when you meet them. Do you know what I mean? We're speaking for yourself. You know, when you're sitting with these people in real life, face to face, this is how they are. Do you know what I mean? Jack, Matt Legg, Matt Legg. I'd love to fucking get him down and do some rounds with Matt and training with Matt. But fucking hell, 20 stone, massive man, isn't he?
Well, look at this, Jack and all, man. The 2 proper lumps, man. You seen them when they were having them rounds. Can at it, man. I was like, nah.
But even Danny, even me and you getting another session in, another sparring session.
Yeah, anytime, Paul. I'll have a few minutes.
I won't drop you this time. I'm going to try to take it easy.
Listen, I might get out of first gear with you this time.
I think it was the only time I fucking hit you in the fucking 4-5 rounds. What the hell? I was fucking black and blue after that as well, mate. My head was all fucking black and blue, wasn't it?
Right. My hands were sore, if that makes you feel any better.
Yeah, it does actually. You think I'm joking? It does. But, fucking. Obviously, I'm back on this YouTube buzz now. I'm happy. How would do with it being monetized, like.
Yeah, but I can't be asked with it.
Yeah, well, I always thought it was monetized, and then when I come back on it, I was like, "Hey, why is like I posted a video?" I was like, "That's weird. Why is no adverts on it?" And that. But then when I looked into it, I thought because I deleted all my because when I come off it, when I spat my dummy out and come off it, and all the trolls got to me, and I spat my dummy out and come away and started crying and stuff.
Yeah,
scared. The tickle. When I come back on it, I thought, fucking, I had to start again. So I needed the 4,000 viewing time again, the 4,000 watch hours or something. I needed that again, and I needed
1,000 subs.
I needed another 1,000 subs. But the new channel that I built, Dan, the Paul Venis official, I thought, you know what? Because this was my idea when I come back, because I knew I was coming back for that fucking idiot. I knew I was coming back for that. I just thought, right, you're getting it. So when I come back, I thought, I'll keep this channel for him. I'm just argue with people. That I thought, right, I'm ready. I'll have it with anyone. And then I'll build my other channel for the more positive content, the gym stuff, the mental health stuff, the addiction stuff. That I found it hard to go. If I daft come and punch your head in, and then go on a mute channel, and go, hi guys. I thought, it's impossible to do that. Like, it was just impossible because I was already, I was away with the mixage. You know what I mean? I thought, fuck you, but I was enjoying myself too much as well. If I'm not gonna lie, I was enjoying myself. So I just thought, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah. Listen, let's have it right for what it is. You've built and monetized your new channel off the back of some drama. And let's not call it anything else, Paul. You've got your channel monetized now, and you don't want that more to do with it. You know what I mean? So
I won't be able to do that, mate. I won't be able to do that, mate.
I think that might be what's happened, to be honest.
Yeah, mate. What can I say to that, mate?
I've been around this game for too long, Chava.
Thanks for pointing it out, Dan. I mean, there's only a few people watching, but nice one, Paul.
It's all right. Anytime, brother. You know, I love you to bits, Chava.
I was family life and that, mate. What's the dance? Everyone all right? Everything okay?
Mate, it's all good. I had my little last moving with us for a couple of weeks, but it wasn't really sustainable. She was, because it's the other end of town, she was having to get 2 buses and that. It just never really worked out. She's gone back to her mum's. My eldest lass is home from a working holiday. She's moved back in. So listen, it's all good, man. All good. No problems anyway. What about yourself?
Good. Yeah, mate, fucking good, mate. Spend a lot of time with my wife, and she's on the mend now, aren't you, babe? She's all better, mate, because she went in for that hernia operation, didn't she? I think I told you that. She went in for the hernia operation, mate. Fucking everything was going wrong. You know, they nearly got nipped the fucking bladder, the fucking. No, you know yourself, mate. I'm a lad who've gone in for an hernia operation and they've been back in the gym 2 hours later. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? She went in, mate, and they were fucking hell, she was in there for 8 days. Mate, my head was so bad, mate, trying to hold the house together, looking after 3 kids, doing teasing, fucking putting people to bed and fucking getting them up for the uniforms. I was thinking, Jesus Christ, I'll never win John Head again for fucking complaining about the housework. It was hard work, mate. It was hard work. I couldn't wait for it to get home. But to be fair, mate, again, I was proud. I know it sounds fucking stupid, mate, but I was so fucking proud of myself. I was really, really proud of myself, though, learning how to use, because I didn't even know how to use the washing machine.
Yeah, you've been a full-time parent for a few days.
Oh, mate, it was off it. Yeah. Because don't get me wrong, I'm here, and I like to think of myself as a proper family man, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But all that other stuff, like I get it now. Like when Sammy says you're like the 4th child, like I'm washing your clothes and eating your feet, and it's just like having an older child. Do you know what I mean?
I get that a lot. Yeah, I get that a lot.
All I used to say is fucking shut up, Windsor, man. Fuck me. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Anna. But when I started to realise, you know, like turn the dishwasher on, put the washing in, fucking do this, do that for. Yeah, it's not easy, mate. It's not easy. I wasn't proud of myself when you come home and the house was tidy and clothes were done and. I wasn't to do that. I fucking was. I think the way you're looking for, I'm proud of you as well, Paul.
That's what you need. That's what you need, don't you? You need that pat on the head. You need that, like, look what I've done. Look at me. Like, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. Paul.
Okay, on, mate. What time got this other live, like?
I've got it in half an hour, mate. I'm gonna jump off here shortly, make a brew and that, and I'm gonna See what I'll see what his crack is and that. Like I said, his knee chewing that. I don't know what to. I don't even know after what to say to him. I don't know. I might just give him a lot of verbal and that. Say I'm going to rip his face off.
Don't be saying that, mate. Because you devastate your children.
No, you're right.
You don't need me to say it, but at the end of the day, mate, you've got personality, you've got charisma, mate. Just be yourself, mate, and you lose it, won't you? You know what I mean? That's what people follow you for. That's what people see you for, and it's a breath of fresh air to watch him. It really is.
Appreciate that, my brother. Listen, Paul, big love. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get that. I'll get the link and that from that other channel of yours from me new, and I'll put it in the comments of the description or somewhere before I jump on this next.
Thank you, mate. If you don't mind, brother, just share both of them. Not asking for too much,
not a problem, Paul. Not a problem. I'm a candy man.
Share me fucking your Instagram as well. Stop laughing.
Listen, just jump back into that drama, Paul. I know you're dying to. You'll get all the subs you need.
Yeah, I am down to as well. I'm not going to lie.
Well, from last what I heard, you know what I mean. You were getting ripped to bits. You were getting absolutely hammered online, and you were scared. That was the first I heard. So
it's not going to work. Listen, I'm in too much of a good place to be bothered about your stupid words, mate. And I know you want me. You want a verbal back and forth, mate. I'm not playing it, mate, because you just start ripping me in your arsehole. Yeah, you know what? I told you this, didn't I? Said this on the phone. So when I was enjoying myself, and then to and fro that, your video popped up. Remember about. Fucking how long ago was it? About 7-8 months ago when you started to rip me in your arsehole and you thought you decided to call me stiff tosser and we agreed to have a back and forth and you called me out and I thought, when I listened to that I just thought, nah, he's not getting it. He's just going to tear me in your arsehole. But I was on fire, so I was starting to get it. Got home and sat down and I thought, do you realise what you're getting yourself involved in here? Like, he's just not good.
Stay in your lane, Paul. You know what I mean. You don't want me coming out of retirement, mate. Stay in your lane, Chava. I'll leave you to contend with that other side of YouTube anyway. But you probably best time you should start saying something shortly because everyone's laughing at you, Paul, and everyone thinks you're scared, mate. So.
Yeah, it is what it is, mate. I've always said to you, I'm just Danny Christie's pal, that's Paul Venis now.
Yes, my brother. Listen, go on to bits, Paul. Bye-bye for now, Chava.
Take care. Bye-bye.